What is happening, guys? Welcome back to the walkthrough. We are currently at Hirata Estates, the estate path idol in particular. And the first thing we're going to do is jump on up to this tower, then jump down to take this left path. Head on over here to grab some sugar. I should take a moment to talk about those actually real fast. So the sugars are consumable items that you can use, which will give you a buff for a short time. Akko's sugar in particular will make you stronger, boost your attack power. Ungo's sugar will reduce the amount of damage you take to your health, as well as increase your overall posture. So, oh, wait, no, never mind. This one's just defense. There's a separate one for posture that I'm thinking of. But anyway, there's one for stealth, one for posture, one for vitality, and then one for damage. But anyway, for now, hop up here. Just to show that again, when you hop, you can double jump and then press the button to grab ledges. I notice a guy right here. Oh, there we go. Close, they almost saw me. Alright, so after we've killed that guy, we got some right here. I'm trying to wait till they turn around to get at least one death blow. Turn. Like, I think I saw somebody, but I'm not sure. Ah, screw it. Let's go. One thing you may have noticed there is that I didn't death blow that enemy, but he still died. You don't need to death blow enemies. You can just kill them outright with pure damage. Just something to keep in mind. Anyway, after them, we're going to grab that fistful of ash. Jump over the next one and circle around. Oh, turn around, you bastard. Anyway, we're just going to go this way. Circle around. It doesn't really matter if they saw us. But we got one guy in this building that we want to kill. He's the main one that we're concerned about. Big boy here with the axe. Kill him. Pick up the pellet. Here. Grab the Akko's sugar. See, now they're all looking all around. These two have seen me, but this one doesn't know where I'm at. This is a good time to try out our new ability. Wow. Alright, so this next zone is going to be filled with dudes. However, most of them are either drunk or asleep. The best thing I can say right here is to just kind of find your own approach, you know, what you think works best for you. Jump on down here. Just to look at some notes, there is the flame barrel here, as well as a balloon, a dowsing powder, a pellet, an ash, and a shard. So, a couple different things we're going to be picking up. See, this guy's drunk and sleeping. We'll kill him. Oh, little shit. Oh, god damn it. Making me use the healing gourd already. Gonna pick up the ceramic shard there. There's another drunk dude taking a piss. Pretty sure we broke some kind of international law shanking that guy while he was going to the bathroom, but you know, it's a video game. This guy. Good to take out the archers first. You can see, like, even though I know you're probably like, whoa, man, this AI is bad. No, it's not that the AI is bad. It's just that, as I mentioned, most of these guys are, they're drunk. So, bad wolf. Oh, no! This is not how I expected my first death. But death is not the end in Sekiro! Come on, turn around. If you sit at this screen too long, you will permanently die. You need to, you know, need to resurrect. either you resurrect, and you can choose to not resurrect, but if you oh, back up. Stop it. Stop it. You can choose to not resurrect, or you can just let it run out. But don't sit there and just wait forever. You know, eventually you will die. Just something to keep in mind. There's the pellet. Wealth. Flame barrel. There's the dowsing powder. And what else was there? I think there was a sugar I mentioned. Flame barrel, balloon, dowsing pellet, ash, and shard. I think we grabbed the... Oh. There's the ash. Alright. Now that we got all that, let's head up this way. Ooh, catching a thrust attack to the face there. Talk to this guy. But anyway, he's telling us to get the axe. We're gonna run on back here first. Grab the Goken sugar. That's the one that helps with your posture. Go ahead and open this. This is just a nice little shortcut. This is the path that leads right back, so just to make things a little bit faster. And then we're gonna jump on up. Drop right here. Anyway, they talk about how we don't take from Buddha. I'm taking from Buddha. Shinobi axe is meant for me. Stop trying to call your friends. That guy. Pop this open. Get the Shinobi axe. Come on into here, get the light coin purse. See, there's one more guy around here. I wrote kill them all in my notes, which makes me think there would be another one, but I'm not seeing anybody. Oh, that's okay. Hop back up. I'm going to... What's our XP at? Alright, we're going to get 39 more XP. So these guys are perfect for it. Similar to the wolves, you can also deflect the roosters. There's our point. Alright, so use this, pop back to the dilapidated temple. Dilapidated. God, I can't even say words today. And we'll go over here and equip our new shinobi tools. He talks about the bell, whether, you know, it was real or what the case was. Loaded axe and flame vent. So anyway, now we gain access to a second set of skills. Firecracker, put on the axe for now. Alright, and the next thing we're going to get, which I would say is probably one of the most important skills for this area, is the Makiri counter. This ability allows you to press the same button you used to dodge to stomp down on any thrust attack, doing a ton of posture damage and of course making it ineffective. So this works against spears, swords, kicks, anything that's a thrust. So pick that on up. In terms of other skills that I feel are worth working towards, I would suggest getting mid-air deflection, because as I mentioned, it's very nice. That way if you're jumping to avoid an attack and something comes, you can still deflect. And then after that, we're going to pick up Shinobi's Karma and work our way up towards this, which is Breath of Life Light. In my opinion, probably the best ability in the game. Another thing to point out is the gold. We got a lot of gold right now, 649. So If you're worried that you might die, one thing you can do is shoot on over to the outskirts wall gate path real fast. Going to be making a lot of gold in the area we're at, so this is just to keep things a little bit safer, you know, in the event that you were to go down. Show you how we conserve our gold. So I'm not sure if I mentioned it in a previous episode, but anytime you die in Sekiro, oh no, anytime you die, and I mean like die, not die and resurrect, you will lose half of what you have accumulated. So to that extent, any skill points that haven't turned into an actual hard point, like for example that 12 that I have, I would go down to 6 if I died, but where it says 0, if that was like 1 or 2, you can't lose that, but your gold will be cut in half. So to that extent, to help preserve your gold, the merchants sell coin purses. Now there's a 10% upcharge. You know, I get 100 gold out of a light coin purse. I have to spend 110 to buy it, but buying that means I now have 300 gold on demand that is in a purse. And so if I were to die, I'm only going to lose 150 as opposed to 300. So just in terms of, you know, maintaining value, it's highly recommended that when you get loaded up on gold and you're about to go into a difficult area, to go ahead, buy up gold bags, and then that way you're just risking less. And now we are going to travel back to the estate path in Hirata. Alright, so same as before, we're going to go on up. Same enemy that we killed before, we're looking to a quick death blow on him again. It doesn't hurt to re-kill these guys. I mean, at the end of the day, you know, it's XP, so, you know, XP is XP. There's a couple skills that we want to, you know, get as soon as we can, so doesn't hurt to re-kill some stuff. You know, you're getting gold, you're getting experience. But anyway, moving through the gate, first thing we're gonna do is go through here and do some chicken hunting. So we already killed these guys once, but anyway, there are 4 roosters. We have a pellet and a candy here as well. Excuse me, 5 roosters. I only wrote 4 notes. Stop it. That candy you're hiding. There it is. I head on over in next area, right here next to us. My jump. Talk to this guy. Anyway, run through his dialogue. He's a looter, talks about a treasure that's up above. This guy's gonna be a merchant for us later. But for now, hop over here. Jump over, and our bundled Jizo statue. Now, when you die in this game, if you look at the very bottom right now, you'll notice 2 different icons. One of them kind of looks like a flower, and the other one is like at a 3 o'clock, it's halfway filled. So the one on the right is the resurrection that you have available from resting at an idol. The one on the left is a resurrection that you have available from killing enemies. It will fill up as you progress through the level and kill enemies. However, you can also pop a Jizo statue to instantly gain back that resurrection. These are exceedingly rare. I want to say there's maybe 4 or 5 of these per game that you're going to find. I'd have to, like, you know, check through my notes to determine the exact level. But the point is, there's not a lot of them. So I would suggest using them sparingly. I think the first time I ended up using one was actually on a optional boss at the very end of the game. But anyway, we're going to eavesdrop these guys, get a quick stealth kill. And go for the axe one. Head on over. Want to talk right here? She's going to give us an antidote. Now there's two other people here. This guy, he's kind of a dick. You're the bad guy. You let him here. I hope you die. Anyway, this one will tell you about an upcoming boss. Anyway, point is that there's a shinobi hunter around. Ooh, spooky. I don't really know about spooky, but anyway. Up ahead, make sure you got your axe ready. That was very dickish of you. So the axe will clap these guys. I'm just waiting for them to spread out a little bit. Yeah, literally. You just ask them a question, and follow it up with the R1. Easy clap. Now, if you're trying to just haul ass, you can actually jump in this river, take a path over there, and shoot all the way up towards one of the last bosses in the game. Well, not the last boss in the game, one of the last bosses of this area. It's basically a shortcut over to her. I would not suggest doing that right now. I don't think it's very smart. Oh god, just fell in anyway. Let me get over here. I can rope back up. Should be a hook point. I'm not seeing my hook point. Okay, that's one hook. There we go. Alright. So, you can see this guy over here with the cloth and the robe. That is the shinobi hunter. Now, this is the first enemy in the game, which is going to probably give you some trouble if you're following this walkthrough. This guy has a thrust attack that can do a lot of damage. If it hits you, you basically need to heal. But if you've been keeping up and you've been picking up what I have, you should have the Mikiri counter by now, which will ruin this guy. So, if you don't have the Mikiri counter, I would very highly suggest you go and you farm until you get it. Without it, you're going to be in for a really bad time. So anyway, what we're going to do here, I'm going to jump, get into these flowers. Ooh. This guy's going to wander over. That's fine. We need to kill him sooner or later. But the big thing is we don't want to be messing with the shinobi hunter just yet. Motherfucker. This happens, feel free to just back up. The big thing about this game, anytime it's not like a major boss, you're able to just, you know, leave and reset. Buy yourself distance. See, now we got this guy just kind of looking around for us. By himself. Oh my god. Stop it. Stop it. Ugh. Anyway. Archer coming for us too now? I mean, this makes things easier, but I don't think he is. And there's the shinobi hunter. So in fact, we're actually just gonna last commune idle. We're gonna reset this just to do a little bit of a cleaner approach here. But in general, what I would recommend doing here is getting into those flowers, go on up and stealth kill the axe bro. After the axe bro, take out the guy next to him, then run up and kill the archer, then torch guy, then reopen and take out the shinobi hunter. So Probably good to show this anyway, because it'll give you an idea of the kind of run you'd have to do to get back to this guy. As you can see, it's really not that bad making your way on back. Up, jump, and into the flowers we go. Now this next part is going to go pretty quick, but as I mentioned, we're going to Deathblow Axe, kill his friend, run up and kill the archer, run over and kill Torch Guy, and then reset for our stealth. Not like a full reset, but enough of a reset that we're going to be able to sneak up on this guy. Now, as I mentioned, yellow means that he doesn't know where we're at. It means he's looking for us. We can see he's already kind of going back. He's given up. He's like, all right, I guess there's nobody there. Stealth on up and get that opening to knock out the first health bar. So, quick explanation here. As I mentioned, Makiri counters. Oh, went a little bit too early on it there. You can see just how much damage this guy is able to do if you're not careful. But getting a Makiri counter will make things a lot easier. So it took some damage there, but still, I mean, you get the gist. You know, 2 Makiri counters was roughly all it took to basically top out that guy's, top out his posture and allow us to get the death blow. So even though we took a hit, things worked out fine. We took him down. So go ahead, suck up the gold from earlier. Pick up the pellet. I don't think there was anything else here. Let's see. Nope, there is a balloon. Pellet and balloon. Go. Alright. So make sure you rest. Get back anything that you need. From here, we're going to get some goodies real fast. This part's going to be a little bit tricky, and there's a chance that you could die. I'm just going to put that out there. I'm not saying you're gonna die, but you know, if you that's what I'm looking for. If you hesitate in what we're about to do, you could die. We got that treasure carp. Take him out. Got the carp. Have the contact medicine, which contact medicine is really cool. It allows you to poison yourself with a mild poison to avoid heavy poison damage. So if you're going through like a very poisonous area or fighting a bunch of poisonous enemies, you do that, and then after that, you know, you can't get afflicted with like heavy poison. In a sense, it's like giving yourself poison so you can't get toxic. So up ahead, we have our first purple robe. Now these guys are irritating. Late game, they are all over the place. I would not suggest fighting them right now. You can beat them right now, but they respawn. They're very aggressive. They have multi-attacks, so you need to already be very skilled at doing multiple deflects. And especially where your health bar is at right now, they'll just do a lot of damage. But what we want to do here is just haul ass straight up to the temple. And in true Dark Souls fashion, we have iframes while we're opening the door. So go ahead and grab the Mistraven's feathers. Now we're just gonna give it a second, wait for this guy to kind of... Oh god, he's guarding the door. I've never seen that. I've never seen this happen. This is kind of funny. I usually lure him in, and then once he comes in, I go out the direction that... Oh, pick a direction. Where are you going? Come on, come around to the right. Here we go. And now we're gonna go out to the left. He's pretty quick too. But he's not gonna catch us, Geronimo! Alright, and after that, go back to the last area. Thankfully, he won't follow you down to the water, but, yeah, pretty intense. If your health is low enough, definitely make sure to throw out your grappling hook when you do that jump. If you die to fall damage, like, you know, right there where we took damage when we hit the water, if you die to fall damage, you do not get the chance to resurrect. So just something to keep in mind. Now we're going to go a little bit farther. We're going to go through the remainder of this area. So what I'm going to do is same as again. I'm going to do that. But instead of jumping into the water, rope over to here. Got two guys. Deathblow axe guy. Kill his friend. Right, and then up top here, there's a bunch of archers. So we're gonna get up there and basically take them out first. Make things a lot easier in this area. Once again, that running attack, you run, do that spin slash, and then you follow it right up. Make things a lot easier, especially when you're killing archers. You can Makiri counter that thrust, I just keep jumping by mistake. Anyway, let me check here. Rope up, kill archers, clean up the rest, okay. Up, cross. In terms of items to grab here, let's see, it looks like there's some owl and dowsing powder up above. Yeah, that's it. Owl and dowsing powder, so go ahead and kill you. Some enemies over there that we'll dispatch in a moment. Suck up that gold. It's the dowsing powder. Going far, huh? If you're looking to farm really early, like now early, this is actually a decent spot just because, like you saw, we're able to stealth kill the majority of the stuff that we're going to encounter here. Decent chunk of pulling experience very early on, but anyway. This, we're going to jump, shoot across. Big guy already saw us, which is a pity. But his friends haven't. You gotta be careful here, because if that big guy hits you, it's really gonna hurt. You do have immunity when you're in death blows, which is something to keep in mind. Alright, come on, big ugly. So these guys either get really good at deflects. Circle behind. Let's go ahead and pick this up. Let's see, fistful of ash. Yep, I'm gonna go this way. Anyway, go over here. It's our dad. Anyway, blah blah blah, he was injured. It's up to you. Take the Tid and Temple key. We have to go along the cliffs. Rope on up. Let's see, fistful of ash, then up to owl, give you a key, and then we jump, jump, jump. 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 And here we go. So, We're going to be saving this area for a little bit later, just because there's a bunch of enemies and some optional stuff with a bulging coin purse. But just to put this all into perspective, remember how earlier I said that you could kind of jump off and quickly make your way towards one of the bosses? Well, we come back. That. Right there. We're at that bridge. There's those guys that we killed on our way to Spear Hunter. Kill them for some easy loots. And that's that. So from here, go ahead and pop your Homeward Idol, head back to the temple, and put on your Mist Raven, and that is going to wrap up Hirata Estates for now. So in the next episode, we're going to be heading on back over to Ashina, going to be going through the outskirts area, and in particular, getting a couple prayer beads. So make sure to stay tuned, and I'll see you guys then.